of the 30%. Openyi wano eda the rubo ano edeba the National Lottery Authority. Your friend na homaso emo che ni nse no bi na asemre no nhyeda enim ni ade nti wono so enyamre encheche nse no mi yenua Goodfellow na your friend no Offei wabeka ho ewo fi ha sei ebechen enti so we obi a we a member of the Private Lotto Writers Association na mobuofu abamo commission ateso na sankomo ibomodin se obetie bi. Goodfellow, good morning.
Good morning, Minya.
Minya Biaboko.
Biaboko.
You support for the Black Stars.
That's right.
That's right.
We're expecting that. Sanya, me who post to be on Facebook.
That's right.
I say Portugal. Portugal for captain Ronaldo only team. Into only team media. I say to me Portugal.
Well, I'm not for analysis. I'm not sure say. Senior Yasak na woni tin sesi ano. Ama in fact, obenya a certain confused mind be playing because they say ebo tournament ni wie no obia e ko ne club a ono okufi. Anyway, we hope and pray say things will work for our good.
That's right.
Things will work for our good. Goodfellow, about saying and I'm private lotto writers. No commission so from 30 to 20%.
With it, my main fa akwanya so in chia we chefo no wahwefo.
Sir,
na minchia anale adwumayefo across the country. Na yeah, lotto writers, lotto marketing companies are from LMCs.
Okay, lotto marketing companies.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, where there, sir, maybe I would question and start here from them. Because I some history behind Nyoma ye any baby I do so that a tea for any after for Betty baby I do.
Bonito mami.
Into Emra Ira Samioku, president appointed as director general. He was met with a situation that 70% of the lottery market now banker to banker operators are taking over. Basically taking over the lottery space.
Banker to banker operators are here for now.
Banker to banker operators ne more na Omwa esho mu baby eyusu NLA numbers here draw you maybe ana edi run lottery without paying anything to government.
Okay.
Into these were people are non mono omo need to make crata be afi NLA ho omwa ahwe yen lotto scheme ya develop a similar structure and more running or more operations. He had two options. The first option was to ask them to stop working. Say who need to make crata and I will share lotto act I did bought lotto who bra ewo kromo act 722 na it's explicit in the act. Say obi bia person here lotto ho adwuma no this onya to make crata fi the NLA board, not even a director general. The lotto act and it gives the NLA board the sole mandate to issue licensing or give authorization to operate lottery. And a board na so na share lotto ho dwumade no homra. Inti the FIFA World Cup when he took over was that across the country these people have widespread operations. Omo ye dwuma yi ebimu aye dwuma ya che I mean inti asking them to stop working totally. Say womunjai dwuma because illegal asking using brute force to get them to stop working. He thought that first of all, the unemployment baba. Secondly, a best saying for livelihood. Into his position on the matter was that he wanted management buy-in and then the board's buy-in to engage. They are not paying anything to government. They are not paying taxes because at management level, he was faced with some challenges, but or he explained the situation because his background as a
he took the second
yes.
option. That was the first option.
Yes, that was the first option.
The second
his
option.
background as a former national youth organizer, former national organizer of the ruling party, It was difficult to say nipa we nyina omo yes adwuma no.
I'm got you.
Omo nyina nkotena fi. Into your call board, board approve and board say okay. You be ma kwan na wa ko engage omo. Now so you be license omo. Na you regulate omo activities because lottery is a regulated industry. Lottery no, and you free market. And you free market to the sense you amount to me you amount to an hour mu and open our bay. It is not determined by the market forces don't determine the outcome of lottery. The regulations is what we use to run lottery across the world. Until so obeji to me creators so run the lottery. And she say yeah, wow obe ma to me creator and make say this no and no say this. Until engage lotto operators and 14 of them. Eji2 musampa no mo di no mo ye no emfa mra kwanso nti omo de omo pese omo ba na ye regulate omo na no man say omo ye no efa mra kwanso because if you get the authorization from the NLA you have the legal right to work nti regulate 14 omo tua na so omo tua ma ban omo tua omo taxes and all of that nti sa 14 year ye regulate from private lotto operators no. So 14 a call into the market to recruit their writers. Into the be my example. I said na Dr. Kwaku ako NCA, ako J TV license, ABB Angel TV. Now Dr. Kwaku aba aye recruitment. I recruit the staff. Into 14 in a call. Ako on bedi to me krata ni wie no. Omo call into the market and one more recruitee, one more writers. So what else, ma'am? Into media, the problem I have with the position of the writers.
Let's just say before the regularization of their activities by the NLA, now they determine how much percentage.
No more, it was illegal.
And I'm just saying. Although, but they determine how much commission
they
will pay to their writers.
Time they were not regulated.
Okay. Okay.
Aha. To me, the ma lotto operators it was stated explicitly in it. Say no one should pay more than 20% commission.
Sana mo de shame rano.
Yes.
Adema wono mo.
Yes.
Say what beji to me krata na okono. Enema weni
you can say even people are not much also no. Will fade it out because and no to me juma wedi to me track juma wedi embu konta ma won tua bibie ma ban and send tua ho taxes yi be no you been here machines ya no omo sre say o ye mo emre kakra and many ya na be di because no omo ye adwuma kakra na omo graduate the system no fade out for people no. It was a fine call because asking somebody obi obe 10,000 writers say at
the same machines now mo hope some be use no mo number to e dey amount na they are supposed to go and buy them specifications from the authority.
Yes inti no that's part of it in the agreement which was even in the agreement but they requested so eno dey enumani ya na be di inti e mo be 1 year na yet I say it's fine. The aspect of commission
yes.
I know it is something that is you can't say it's a open I implement in general and we told them say that is the commissions are board na set here yen kra yetuama yen call for mo ye adwuma.
Is it because NLA is paying 20% no? And I'm almost sure some will lose writers and private operators no and I'm also more shops say chenchina 20%.
Into member. There's a lot of noise here. Into member there's a reason why the NLA's board in their wisdom chose 20% commission. And it's for simple reason. In fact, 20% commission in Ghana, it is the highest across the world. Last week, Yere coordinate delegation from Ghana, Echo Malta. The history behind Ghana and Malta. Tama Yebe set up lottery or Ghana. Yere and Kroma Suma and Kwafo call Malta Echo share. You made the Omudi or Hon. Omo buy no na Nkrumah requested the Maltese government to give us somebody to come and help us set it up. Into the NLA setup, no architecture, no was learned from Malta. Into your call, no, your call could be my for our 60th anniversary. As part of the conversation, they told us that the 20% commission we are paying is so high that you ever say industry. And let me give you an example why the NLA board decided to stick to 20%. The lottery model now you're running or Kromohan. Say and then we are juma 1,000. We are juma. We expect say sika ubenya in a day no. Ube reserve 60%. Etua will wins. In conform mobile channel. We expect to say payout no will be around 60%. Sometimes it goes over the board. 2 weeks ago we paid 394%. Yeah, Juma 1.1 million, 12 over 4 million cedis wins. Until we hover around the average 60%. Which you have 60% in a year for your wins.
For the wins.
For a winter. Now which you have commission of 20%, I got 80%. Now 80%, I got 20%. 20%, you know, now operational expenses, workers, staff out there running. Sometimes one more year closing in there, know, and so or the car call echo and the taxes that you pay with your profit should be in the 20% range. Inti so ubeji to me krata ewe ho now call into the market. Now utia in Kumasi, for example, you realize this be to 40% commission, be a promise 45% commission. What it takes is that you will not be able to, it's either you will not be paying your wins. And now say with taxes towards the GRA, your commitment towards GRA, you'll be able to pay.
Declaring.
Because we are in the NLA when people come to us. So Makocha Luto asemesi ho be 1 year ni utua misika na nketenkete untumi ntua wase misika no.
No, say it was like an enticement too. Say me twa Luto ni bi. NLA twebi. Private twebi. Say me obeko NLA dey me commission kese no aba me ho. And then the person gets money.
I've asked a similar one, because they are afraid say the private ones will give more commission and it will take away their rights. That is why they are insisting that it must be 20%.
It is technically not because of that. But our position is that lottery is a regulated market, a heavily regulated industry. And yet normal buying and selling wako be shop now will determine what you want to do. In other countries, basis, private people are not allowed to run lottery. Because only BB, it is the only means of buying it mean sika without taxing or without borrowing. Across the world, economic situation are here way. Our colleagues, we went to the WLA, World Lottery Association meeting conference last month. This December, we will host Africa Day. Across the world. This year, young colleagues across the world, nobody is declaring downward trend of sales. Across the world, we are so Lotto Sika Kosro. Inti eye space a aban bia bon ban, because and only the alternative to taxing. That's how come we say that it is the only voluntary way that government can raise revenue without taxing anybody. And then say more 2,000 cities esame ho na me see ene Ghana bebo 4 o'clock ye be say 3 goes inti mekwa kwatwa numbers bia men winia say NLT the operational expenses free mo etua yen commission free mo sika na aka ese kwa ban. Inti the authority NLA could have taken a decision, said this is a space that we have to protect for Ghana and for government. Inti yema private person be ambem. Inti for you to admit that what we are doing is wrong, which you set to Lotto court anka you be to my prosecutor because what we were doing was virtually wrong. It was tantamount to money laundering because I now knew to me Act 722 spells it out explicitly what anybody who wants to run lottery should do. Into one alpha money, the companies that will register, they knew and they admitted. That's how come when we gave them the opportunity to come and register, they came voluntarily because no one say, "I don't know."
The point we are now,
a bang be befa the correcting rod so obe choma so no be too much choma.
The operators themselves don't have a problem with the NLA.
Yes.
It is the writers for the operators who have a problem with their commission reduction.
Into big sense. So, adwuma bi koso. Na adwo we no. There was an opportunity to get you stop work at all. And there is a lean way that we can negotiate things. And yes, okay, adwuma no ye mamu njai. But emre wo adwuma no ho. Ese mo dimra no. Tama na ye ba na e woku si mu e no say adwuma no omo bia omo ye biem LMCs no kwa na ye na ye hu sika e beba na ye fa ma aban it would have also been another problem. It was
at the moment
it was better
the owners no
the owners in the meeting the owners in the meeting, you see, the owners too were part of the problem. That's how come we are strict on them. The operators need more license and almost when they got to the license in operationalizing their license, they also wanted to be greedy because at the end of the day, numbers game. Inti say menya 100,000 writers at Tramamia and whom many sika more. Inti that's why they started pushing. We know when we started 25%, no, we are promising 30. In Kumasi, people are paying 45% commission. Inti are they saying that we should let it to go? Is that the point? In the operators in a meeting 2 weeks ago, they admitted, say, you're go, are they a cost or no? Are they a colleagues in the yellow? Say, a Jumano. It is a Madiatum, say, mobile my in us take it with a 20%. In fact, the normal compliance around here, some of them, or more be my information, where you say, and we need to sanitize the system. The argument that I want to ba inti enye sa mmiri mu na asese ye ma inti I want to ba inti basis ye njai na obi aye na obe.
Not just say operators having gone through all these things with you omo call back to begin their operations and activities workers amane
so they didn't do that. We realized that some of them didn't do that. And he realized it. And he framed into a meeting. And we prompted them. Say, Adriano, your license conditions have these set of rules. Inti say, one jam say, wow, we be who say, ubusuno. You better do to me cat and nephew. It was a simple conversation. And they agreed. In fact, they wrote a release indicating, thanking the NLA for prompting them on the matter and asking that they are going to implement the rule. My position on the matter is that if the workers of the operators have a problem, and yet demonstration, and yet radio sukasa or mobe didi attempt so be say umajuma, engage your employer. Your employer has a certain relationship with the authority. My employer no let the employer make a business case to the NLSO. Senior normal yen pese yen so yen commission yen tum kakra boa yen crofon nti ABCD is the way na yen so yen fan koma the NLA board for the NLA board to decide. It is not for anybody.
But they be accusing us. Some of them came here to say that there are audios that they've heard of some of owners trying to force you people to reduce it to 20 because
no nobody can force the NLA to make any reduction. Nobody can force the NLA to make any reduction. This air commissioner yesterday movie started implementing this rate in Aceh. But we are saying that it's two ways. It is either you'd want to work with the systems that you are putting in place and as a human. It's a simple matter. Because okay. I'm telling you, we went to do an operation in Kweu. Now you baby are now woman close no yeah or no register and yeah registered operator. Now 3 days we're making sales of 3.4 million.
3.4
million cedis. When to actually am buy. When to actually Angel TV amoano. Bibi obi be announcement. You have a commitment. Yes, you have a commitment to government.
Yeah.
Are we saying that yenjai na Chroma and obi aye no because Chroma Diana? I don't understand the argument.
Nah.
The argument with the greatest of
Probably
respect.
because governments upon government relent.
That's the point, but
on making sure say Emrana ye jumanti.
Yes, that's the point. But Bex says you admit that at a certain point we have to call the spade and get things done right.
Now, at the back why last item a woho me person be clarify that on make allegation say more writers NLA writers no you give them apart from the 20% commission that is there you also give them other incentives.
I know they only baby. Meti so that day I was on the I was on the other line. Yeah. Now meant to say almost say apart from that and you two almost car you two almost senate and
no more insurance no more money.
It's not true. But you see, we also not against operator to say afi be na also me writers adwuma minimum ye over the year no. Yeah, so mo kodi bronyai. This is a package for you. We don't have a problem with that. Okay. And no, we can't determine that. But the NLA, if we adwuma wie na ye hu say sika ye nya no one mo ton my no maboa yen na ye say e be che mo bibia. That one is not a problem. But we are saying that
I know anya monthly.
It's not, no, I'm saying that the commission here, no.
And beyond the commission,
beyond the commission, we don't give anything. You be this 60th anniversary. Yes, you be this 60th anniversary this year. Yeah. So ne, see you chebibi. Yeah, this say you launching in March and in September this year.
Okay.
December you climax no. Yeah, climax no.
Okay.
In fact, October was dedicated to our customer service, our customers. November yeah good courses around the country. No, you made the project communities to do with. No, we are pay Tuma. December you be climaxing on the 9th of December, but within that no, yes I hosted the African Lottery Association in December.
Can climax on one center because I'm saying let's not belabor it. Indeed, beyond the commission Mumuchiano. Muntia anything.
No,
so
we don't pay
writers and a bonus
it's a bonus. Yes. So we in essence, you know, you catch a way for and say mono say yeah bibiama all right. Commission there over to metia 20%. So also beyond that, you know, or writers no one year jumama into maybe you tell mu bibi and answer obey insurance be mama. That is an arrangement you can do. But the commission, which is the commission as captured as commission, we are not going to allow anybody to do otherwise. And no, we've told them, say, "Why you better no? You better do 2 mikrat and everything, and we are going to ban you 5 years from operating." And meanwhile, in 2018, Chief Justice Boy set up Lotto courts. Okay. So now we have Lotto courts. Now. Yes. Okay. Anybody will be Lotto Mbrano, so no. You better coin be so they are renew before court. And you have to help us. This is the means a buying between me and ya. Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire lends their lottery from us. The Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivorians are making over $600 million from lottery a year.
For using your
one be share juma ye. Okay. They are making over $600 million a year. We don't do more than me boss wa nkofo be high nkofo be calculation and 60 years on you're running at the best 60 years. We think that we have to sanitize the system. Ya man nkofo ya no more pay too much lottery there you be to menya husika. In fact, what Samuel's vision is that you be to me ayade na sika be more to the extent that do baby able to catch a buy and say budget line be ma NLA na NLA mpe husika and fund. And that is the vision of Samuel Ku for the NLA, and we need everybody supporting this direction.
That's it. Yenua Goodfellow kasamafo penyi edema the National Lottery Authority. More yes adwumani bi on the private side and no private lottery writers association ya de megidi say ade nchiremu aba efi NLA. Na mom ene show no ohwe about 10 apa ho 10 minutes